Morning, guys. We are back in South Alabama, and we are almost anything legal hunting today. As far as bucks and does, no spikes. Not on this land anyway. Not gonna shoot a little buck, but good buck or does. It's been kind of a tough season so far. I hadn't killed anything. This is probably the longest I've ever been without shooting a deer in bow season. I don't know, I'd have to go back. There's been one other year when we were filming that I struggled. It happens. I enjoy Missouri, but I'm happy to be back in these pines with my climber today. About, let's see, 27 feet high, 9 yards exactly. So we're up. I bow hunted this before this year, but it didn't make the cut. Didn't see anything, but I've had a camera on it, and deer piling in this place like crazy ever since the grasses started coming up. Still a young food plot. We plant late, so they stay, so that we have pretty grass late in the season. There is some corn out there. I threw out a little bit yesterday, or no, Friday afternoon. Today's Sunday afternoon. Threw out some Friday afternoon, and they've been attacking it, so I came in here back today, put a little bit more out for when I set up my climber. If I'm gonna hunt a food plot, deer are used, especially this one's at the intersection of roads. Trucks pass by this one pretty rarely, so deer are kind of used to the truck through right here. So I went ahead, and when I knew I wanted to set up, I drove my truck in here and set my climber up in here underneath the sound of my truck running. So it's a diesel, so it's loud. So I did that, and we're just doe hunting today. So if a buck comes out, that's awesome. If a buck we're shooting comes out, that's great. But I ain't worried about getting some meat. Figured I'd show y'all that. There's a lot of people out here says this isn't hunting, and I do it all the types of ways. If it's legal, I endorse. If it's legal and not a high fence, I endorse it. So take full advantage of the law. I'm on private lease. See if I can kill me a doe. Stay tuned. looks like my boat. Turkeys are kind of making their way out. I guess they've been there for a few minutes. This type of movement I've been expecting to see all weekend with a cold front. That's gonna about wrap us up. That was a pretty exciting afternoon. We got a lot going on right now, so we're gonna try to start pumping out as much content as possible. That was pretty good. 9 turkeys, great for the spring. This is coming up spring if they'll hang around, and young full point, and that's that spike blowing right now. The full point left, and I wasn't gonna sit here and wait on a spike, so stay tuned. So guys, so I'm holding everything with my hand because I put my camera arm so low I can't really get it on me. So yes, I'm wearing a bunch of warm clothes. It's not that cold out here, but wind's blowing pretty good from time to time. So I think I found a place that's going to be great to hunt and maybe kill Elijah White. I actually had a little help with it, finding the place. But as long as it works out, this is going to be awesome. But I put out corn today. This place that's been being fed. He's been coming in daylight, and you hunt a deer 5 years and do by any means legally necessary to do it, to get him. So it is Sunday afternoon. I put out 50 pounds of corn in the location. It's a lot for me in one spot, but I put that out so maybe it would last until this coming up weekend. So this is the week of Thanksgiving's coming up, and I'll actually be able to hunt 3 days for sure, maybe one other morning. Thanksgiving morning I may be able to hunt, and then I'll be able to hunt that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I'm going to try to dedicate to hopefully killing Elijah. Really hope it happens, but I didn't want, I went in there, fed it up, put a cell camera up, and I did not want to risk putting any human scent in there, so I even left my climber. Now I just gotta hope and pray that this coming up weekend the wind is gonna be decent for that location. There's only really one bad wind, or well, anything out of the southeast would be terrible. South wouldn't be ideal. But anyway, so I'm hoping that next weekend I'll have another northish wind, or due west or due east, and we'll go in there and hopefully kill him in that morning. But until then, I wanted to leave it alone, so I came and I left my climber in there, so I didn't have any other way to climb unless I saddle hunted, and I actually don't have all my saddle gear with me to do it. So I just came and sat in one of my favorite plots out here It's very famous to this channel. It's been featured a lot of times. It's normally not an amazing plot until we get into January, but this thing's slapped full of tracks. I put a cell camera in today just to start seeing if I can keep tabs on it, and we're gonna see what happens. No telling what we'll see, so I'm looking forward to that. I have not had a camera on it at all this year, so we're gonna be hunting random today, and it's good to do that every now and then. I usually leave a few places on my club that I don't really check until I start getting interested in actually hunting them. So one thing's for certain, we're going to be warm today. Just didn't feel like being cold, and I was cold this morning, so I knew I was going to stand, so I had to bulk up a little bit and not have to worry about it. Got the rifle. I have not killed anything this year. This is very off for me. I mean, if you go back, I normally have already killed by now, but at least a doe. I haven't done it, so I don't know. Maybe we'll figure something out. We'll get something done here shortly. But it's been an off year for me so far, between work and I'm not getting to hunt as much as I normally do. But I am taking those trips. So those trips, that Missouri trip, and then I got another trip in December. Kind of take your focus off your main area. Then I'll throw it back together and hunt this hard, seriously, the end of December and into January and February. So we got plenty of time. Wish me luck. Let's see what happens today. All on beards. Maybe one of them might be a check. No one that walked off. It's a little bit smaller than the rest. At least we've seen something so far. Only 3 o'clock. It's made. It just stood up. It stood up right there. There it is. It was bedded right there. I'm shocked at it. He must have been asleep when I climbed in. I'm sure he's about to walk out here. Sorry I had to keep it on so low. I'm trying to get it where it don't focus on the... I think that's my crazy little duck. It's really a yearling. I wish I could get...